I, I don't even know what to. I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh through the pain, yo. Like that's when it's week 7, y'all. We got 10 more games, yo. 10 more games. I'm looking forward to the bye week. That may be the highlight of the season. When we don't have to watch the Panthers play on a Sunday, the bye week may be the highlight of the season. Because this stuff that I witnessed today, this tomfoolery, this is not how I want to spend 3.5, 4 hours on the Sunday. Now Sundays are already tough because football plays, but you got to look forward to going back to work on Monday. But like when the only highlight of one of the downsides of Sunday is bad, is like it's whatever. But what up though? What's up, everybody, man? Y'all see I got this in the corner of the screen. Trying to ease my pain. This is Aaron Duncan with the necessary bluntness sports talk. You guys know what we're doing. Reacting to this Panthers versus Giants game. It's in the books. They're 1-5, man. They were 1-5, and we lost. Now they're 2-5. We the get right game. We were who everybody scheduled for their homecoming game. When they want to look good in front of their friends and family, put up good numbers, let the backups play, because that's all they played today. It was Giants backups. And I don't want to hear nothing about this defense being elite. Nah, the defense not elite. I know they beat up, but the Giants literally are the Giants, and they literally didn't have 4 or 5 starters. So today's episode or session, whatever you want to call it, we got to recap. It's tough, but we got to recap. But just so you know, today's episode is brought to you by our good friends at Johnny Walker, Red Label. Where's that? Over here. Johnny Walker, Cavassier, Tangeray. She wanted to get involved in a sponsor too. Tangeray sponsoring. I got some of this Cat Daddy Moonshine. Who else? A big bottle of wine for the ladies. Something easy. You know what I'm saying? Big bottle of wine. Nothing heavy on the brand. And then, of course, some Greenwood whiskey just for our woes because this was bad, man. This was bad. Like, today was bad. And, like, all these drinks are necessary. Like this is what they make us do. This is what this team will drive you to do. To alcohol. Cause this is like even when we're winning games, they make them more interesting than they need to be. They make them more interesting than they need to, like, it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. And Matt Rhule, this man constantly, and I told y'all, he gets a little bit too harsh criticism for some of the stuff he says in press conferences. But let me show you what he said today. In the post game in regards to Sam Darnold. Why he was hesitant to bench Sam Darnold. See if I got the clip. Is it gonna load? Oh, here it is.
I don't know, but I was just sort of like, hey, I could feel like it was at the tipping point, right? We were now or never, and I think I waited one more drive, and then went ahead and did it. The last thing I want to do is embarrass somebody, and I know that this is going to be the story this week, but I really believe sometimes it's just you go back to the olden days before all the, and then went ahead and did it. The last thing I want to do is embarrass somebody, and I know because I did it. The last thing I want to do is embarrass somebody, and I know because I know that did it. The last thing I want to do is embarrass somebody, and I know because I know that this is going to be the story this week, but. I really believe sometimes it's just, you go back to the olden days before all the pressure, quarterbacks would sometimes sit for a little bit and have to come back. So, Sam will define who he is. You know what I mean? Like, this is up to him. I don't know. But I was just sort of like, hey, I could feel like it was at the tipping point, right? We were now or never. And I think I waited one more drive and then went ahead and did it. The last thing I want to do is embarrass somebody. And I know because I know that this is going to be the story this week. But, I really believe sometimes it's just, you go back to the olden days before all the pressure,
The last thing he wants to do is embarrass somebody. You hear what he said? That's the last thing he wants to do is embarrass somebody. The audio, yeah, the audio was low all day. He said the audio was low when I recorded it, so that's why it's not that high. He said the last thing he wants to do is embarrass somebody. You mean the way you've embarrassed this whole region? There's two states, two states, one team. So you embarrassed two states. You embarrassed two states. You embarrassed yourself by going to bat for Sam Darnold. Like you want to talk about embarrassing? Like why are we trying to? Why are you doing this, buddy, good old boy? Pat you on the back. I can't do wrong type of no, man. There's no. You don't want to embarrass Sam Darnold. 3 points versus the New York Giants is embarrassing enough. Less than 175 yards of total offense. Graham Gano outscored the Carolina Panthers by himself today with one leg. The good leg. Since he had a bad leg, this is the reason why we got rid of him, which was the concern. The leg looked pretty good today. That's all I got to say. But nevertheless, let's recap this, man. Let's run it back, man. Because let me put this stuff away. Because they're not sponsoring me. I'll drink this in private. They're not getting no more free advertisement from me. If y'all got a plug at these places, I'm looking for a sponsorship because I'm gonna need way more alcohol for the rest of the season. So if y'all know any kind of breweries or distilleries that want to sponsor your boy and sponsor my pain, holla at me. But for now, we sipping on the Stellas. Cavassier for the Saturday nights. But it's crazy, man. What up, though, everybody that's in here? Y'all make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up. Get the video a thumbs up. A lot of people checking in. We gotta get these takes off, man. We gotta get these takes off because now it's getting bad, man. It's real bad. Michael Jackson bad. Michael Jackson bad, yo. And like, if they felt like there was any kind of hope or upside from this, I'd be like, man, just stick it out. Everybody's like, Ron Rivera was trash in his first 2 years. We stuck it out and we turned it around. Ron Rivera also had a generational quarterback that had to get better and did get better eventually and turned into an MVP quarterback. We don't have that type of guy walking through the building right now. So I don't want to hear the same leash that you gave. Nah. Nobody told David Tepper, wealthy behind, to pay Matt Rhule 7-year contract, $63 million. Nobody told him to do that. From a college coach is unproven. Like, nobody told him. Nobody told him to do that. Nobody told him to do that. And now we over here talking in the media. Panthers are expected actually to be interested in Deshaun Watson. Nobody want to hear that. Because I don't want to give up all these draft picks for our next coach. Because I need Matt Rhule fired. I really don't like calling for people jobs because it's a pandemic. Like, people out here homeless and whatnot. But Matt Rhule not hurting. $63 million. Somebody said I need to focus on the Hornets. I'm not a Hornets fan. I'm a Hawks fan. I'm focused on the Braves. Because the Braves going to be the only chance I'm going to get close to going to a championship parade. Because these Carolina Panthers, especially under David Tepper, and that's the thing about these guys, man, which pisses me off. When you get those type of post-game comments from Matt Rhule about not wanting to embarrass Sam Darnold, I knew it was some BS like that when he put a right tight end and a left tight end as the starters. Like, nobody in the history of football has ever had a left tight end and a right tight end. Just say you didn't want to hurt Ian Thomas's feelings because he was the number 3 guy on the list. You spent all that time gassing up Ian Thomas over the offseason just for him to, bro. They tried to gaslight us, bro. They tried to gaslight us. They even sent the social media team out there on this. You know, the social media team they fire. So they put all these cute presentations together, had us geeked up, sipping the Kool-Aid. Tried to tell us what our eyes were seeing were deceiving us. Tried to tell us that everything we saw from Sam Darnold in those first 3 years was just an aberration. It's a dream. It was a dream that's like, it's only nah. He's back, bro. And y'all was sipping that Kool-Aid too. Anyways, I'm just talking matter of fact, not y'all as in y'all. I know most of y'all probably ain't believe Sam Darnold was that guy. I was this close to being right behind them. The three wins, they had me drunk. I was in that honeymoon stage, baby. I was see, ooh, boy, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I was talking that. Ooh, I was cabbage patching, sea walking. We had beat the Saints. I could. That's all I wanted for the season. That's all I had wanted is to beat the Saints because I'm tired of them. They in the comments right now talking trash. But once again, in Carolina Panthers fashion, we proceed to lose 4 straight games. The Jets, they laughing at us. We gave up a 2nd round pick, a 4th round pick, and a 6th round pick for Sam Darnold. And then we gonna sign him to pay him $18 million guaranteed next year. I regardless if we're gonna be paying another quarterback $18 million to go away. We paid Teddy $17 million. Will somebody please pay me $17 million to go away? You will never hear from me again. I won't even get online and say you don't practice stuff in the red zone. Give me $17 million. I'll go away quietly. Man, like we got 10 more games, yo, of this. 10 more games of Sam. 10 more games of lies. 10 more games of turnovers. 10 more games of people just getting injured. Jeremiah said, "Let it out, bro." Yeah, man. I can't do nothing but it's James Neven just put it up there. 2018, we started 6-2, crashed. 2019, we started 5-3, crash. 2020, started 3-2, crash. Right on cue. 3-0 Carolina Panthers, and officially 3-4. Like I've never seen somebody fall from number one in the division to last place and so fast. Like like we literally went from first to worst in a month. A month. A month. Like I've never seen I've seen a fall from grace. You know how you be on, you be doing good with your diet and working out and stuff. It's so hard to be good and get right in the gym, but it only take a little bit for you to fall off that wagon. Then next thing you know, you turn around, you're 3-4. You just lost to the Giants. This is wild, man. Y'all give the video a thumbs up, man. I see y'all rolling in. We keeping it going, man. Y'all piling in. Y'all letting it go in the comments. I can't even hold y'all. Y'all going in the comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. We rolling because like 174 yards of total offense. I don't care. There should be nobody on this offense that gets a job anywhere based off of what we've seen. Joe Brady, I've been defending Joe Brady just a little bit because the plays have been there at times, but today was bad. How many times have we seen Sam? We just saw Sam Darnold against the Eagles throw a pick when we were backed up. Why would you try to throw one again and he gonna throw a safety? He gonna not throw a safety. He did throw a safety technically. He just threw the ball away, got sacked. That's 2 points for them. Their defense almost outscored our offense by themselves in one play. In one play, they got 2 points. We had 3 on the whole day. 3 points. Like, imagine, like the giant, like, and I don't want, like I said, y'all was gassing up this defense. The defense is good. They're not great yet. They're close. They're just not great yet. They're not good. A great defense will be able to at least put up a little bit more points. And like, there's not a ton of more they can do because our offense is that bad. But they were on their heels today. They were on their heels today. Daniel Jones was mixing it up. Daniel Jones had no Kadarius Toney, no Kenny Galladay. Sterling Shepard was hurt. Saquon Barkley was hurt. Evan Ingram ended up playing. But they literally was moving the ball down the field. Daniel Jones literally put the team on his back and blew out the Carolina Panthers. Like this is one of the worst losses I've been a part of. Like I don't even know if I felt. Did I feel this bad about the Super Bowl? Probably. But this is just like there's no hope. There's like literally no. It was worse. There's literally no hope. This is worse today. My producer says today's game was worse. I mean, I didn't really want to talk to anybody for a couple of days, but that's how I feel right now. But luckily, I got y'all to wallow in my pain with because I didn't really have no YouTube channel when we lost the Super Bowl. But this is bad. The stakes were not as high, obviously, but this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Like literally, the only thing that's not keeping me up at night is that we beat the Saints. I can still talk trash to them of them. That's the only thing. We better not lose next week to the Falcons though, because I will be in. That'll be the only game I'll be going to. Silly of me for buying my tickets today. This is bad, man. It's real bad, Michael Jackson. Yep, blew out by a 1-5 team. Jesus. Somebody said David Tepper is talking to the Texans right now. And that's the bad part. I'm scared they're going to do something irrational, seeing that we're so desperate. The Texans probably know we're desperate. That's what I said. He's going to be messing it up for the next coach because Deshaun Watson may play this year. It sounds like whoever gets him in the trade, he'll be able to play this year. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with that. So he could easily be gone for a full season next year. But this is crazy. Curtis said you got to drink on it. No, you missed the drinking segment. The Drinkers Club. I'm gonna change the name of this channel to the Drinkers Club. Cause this is bad. What you like? Cavassier, cognac? This is bad. Like, and I don't even like making a whole bunch of like negative content because it's easy to complain all day. But like, yo, this is not fun. This ain't. Like, I'm going to the bar spending $60 every week. For what? Wasting my time. Wasting my time. Hey, man, you about to get blocked. Talking about NFC East still smoking Panther Pack. You about to get blocked. Somebody said this is Michael Jackson Thriller, not Michael Jackson Bad. It is scary. It is. Somebody said we might not win another game. This was the last bad team on our schedule. It is that time of year for Thriller, I guess. Somebody said they won't see you after another game. Exactly. So you would think Darnold's a rookie. Yes, people are like, oh, no, he's not a rookie, man. This man's seen a lot of football. He just seen like it'd be one thing if we had Justin Fields or a rookie playing like this. Like I said, like you can't enable this type of behavior. You can't enable this type of behavior, yo. Like I said, at least when Ron Rivera was here, Cam Newton was second year, whatever, when Ron was on the hot seat. But there seems to be no hope of turning this around. Curtis just asked me if I thought he could turn around. No. No. Y'all got to let that college stuff go. I don't care what he did in college. Y'all make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up, too. If you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, man. Aaron Duncan. I do Panthers content. I don't just get on here and complain all day. I actually drop good content. But today, they got to let these Panthers have it. They lied to us, bro. We've been bamboozled. So make sure you guys subscribe. I drop NFL content and Panthers content multiple times a week. I do post-game reactions like I am right now. I did a pre-game reaction today. I'm going to have to go look at it and probably delete that because I was talking a little bit of trash. But today was not good. Today's a no good, very bad day. A series of unfortunate events. All these, this is bad, man. This is bad. But like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We got a lot of people on here, man. I appreciate the enthusiasm. I guess I'm planning a riot on Mint Street tomorrow. I'm planning a riot on Mint Street. I'm planning one. I got the torches. I'm bringing the torches, y'all. I'm bringing the torches. Nevertheless, it's getting rough, man. So, yeah, somebody said we can't be surprised at this point. It's tough. It's tough. Like I said, this is a low. This is a low, man. Somebody said we hit rock bottom 3 weeks after being undefeated. And yeah, somebody said that we traded all these picks for Sam. So like it's hard to be optimistic, man, about the future. It'd be one thing if you could promise me that, because if you just go through this pain of losing, we're gonna be good for the future, man. No, man, this looks hopeless. It looks hopeless, yo. It looks hopeless. You will talk about the third quarter woes. The third quarter woes continue. You guys, we had a total of 22 yards in the third quarter. 22, I kid you not, we had 22 total yards of offense in the third quarter. 22. First drive, 5 plays, 13 yards, punt. Second drive, 3 plays, 8 yards, punt. Third drive, 3 plays, 1 yard, punt. Dude, I, it's, and then you got Matt Rhule saying he don't want to embarrass nobody, but like, we the one in the trenches. You can you can hide behind whatever you want to. We the one in the trenches. You carry. Let me revisit this. Let me step back. This man, they tried to sell us that Matt Rhule was the guy with Eric Bieniemy, a Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator, didn't get a job. Now, we know the story behind that because okay. So they didn't want to bring him in. They didn't want to bring in Josh McDaniels. So they overpaid for Matt Rhule, an overachieving college coach that's only led mediocre middle of the pack programs to decent seasons. Like even in his last game as a college coach, he got embarrassed by the University of Georgia. Like he got to go back to college. It's not like this is not him, man. Imagine all those people, and you wonder why fans don't want to go to the game. You talking about not embarrassing Sam? You embarrassing the fans. You are embarrassing the fans, and they wonder why there's people making love in the bathroom at the game, or there's people, these old nursing home fights between middle-aged Minnesota Vikings fans at the stadium. That's the most entertainment you'll see at the game. Because this is an embarrassment. Like, and these fans want to, it's other people in this fan base that want to guilt other fans for not going. I don't blame y'all. Parking, traffic, heat, or cold. Sam Darnold. Like, those are all reasons to not go to the football game. And only one of them is on the field. That's the thing. Like, this is wild, yo. Like, my video froze. The camera died? Hold up. The camera died. Hold up. Please bear with me. Dude. I'm going to have to roll with this camera for now. I don't know what just happened. Something just tapped out. Everything messing up today. That's what happens when Sam Darnold's your quarterback. Things just go wrong, okay? Things just go wrong when Sam Darnold's your quarterback. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, there it is. I think that was it. But what more can I say? Somebody said the Panthers media shut me down. I was talking too much trash. Probably. Matt Rhule. He got a lot of money. All right, we back. Matt Rhule got a lot of money. He probably did pay the powers that be. Huh? Yeah. So somebody said David Tepper cut me off. That man got stock in YouTube. Said Matt Rhule is a hell of a salesman. He's a top-notch used car salesman for sure. We effed up. We should have offered Sean McDermott a head coaching job. Look at what is working out. Buffalo defense is 2015 Carolina-like. Somebody says, is there a curse on the Panthers or what? Yes, there is. Apparently, we built our stadium on like an old slave sales spot, like a slave auction site. So every time you do a black quarterback dirty in our stadium, you get haunted by it. That last part is untrue, but the first part is true. Apparently, this stadium is built on an old slave auctioning site. So until they do right by Cam Newton and move that stadium also, the ancestors is not going to let us be great. It just is what it is. I don't make these rules. Don't blame me. Blame the ancestors. And they really try to tell us that J.C. Horn plus Sam Darnold would be better than Justin Fields. Like, they literally had it right there. You literally could have just kept Teddy Bridgewater, drafted Justin Fields, drafted a corner later, let Teddy Bridgewater stink it up. And then put in Justin Fields. Oh, y'all don't believe me? Can my producer look it up and send me the link? The Bank of America. You can put it like history, like slave grounds history. I'm going to try to see if I can get the research for y'all. Because some of y'all are shocked. So I see the mind-blown emojis. That's whack. He said, what? Yeah, it's true. I would not be lying. Somebody said, tell Kyrie to come and bring the sage. We got some demons. Listen, man. It's bad, bro. It seems like a curse, right? People getting hurt, our stars getting hurt, us running our stars into the ground, inopportune thing, like making just bad decisions from top down, like our front office, our ownership. Like, everything is bad. Everything is bad. But like 175. Bro, not to tell. Don't know. It did not make sense to get Sam Darnold. I mean, even if you passed on Fields and just took JC, you didn't have to get rid of Teddy. That was literally unprovoked. To get rid of Teddy instead of Sam, that was unprovoked. That was unprovoked. They didn't have, like, had they kept J.C. Horn and rolled with Teddy, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have been fine. I was mad about them not getting Fields, but I would have been better than. We knew Sam was going to be like this. Ain't no way I'm turning into a bandwagon on the Falcons. Why would I do that? Says Tepper not going to do something. I wouldn't be surprised if we make a dumb trade for Deshaun Watson. Not even dumb like doing it, but dumb as in like overpaying. Somebody said, fire Matt Rhule to call Cam Newton. The coach? We need Jesus. Anything? We need Jesus. As much as y'all hate Teddy, he was never this bad. Never. We could have kept him for this. We could have kept him. Here we go. I misquote. It wasn't a slave auction place. It wasn't a slave auction place. It was, where was it? Oh, Jesus, thanks. Now it doesn't. It was a lynching site. That's what it was. Charlotte's first lynching site. What? That's what happens. There's probably a lot of bodies underneath Bank of America Stadium. And my dog just farted. That smells. Nevertheless, I'm not ready to start looking at mock drafts. I'm not, man. I'm not. And then your boy Robbie Anderson picking up where he left off, dropping passes. But this whole Sam Darnold thing just pisses me off because, like I said, they gaslit us. They tried to tell us what we saw was not true. It's just, it all goes back to them, David Tepper and Matt Rhule. I don't know if because he's a billionaire or whatever, but they always have to be the smartest guys in the room. That's how they always have to do that. They always feel like they have to be the smartest guys in the room, so they make these stupid moves. And they try to lie to us and justify it with their stupid logic. It doesn't make sense in anybody's head but yours. It doesn't make sense to hire a coach that hasn't proven anything on the NFL level. 7 years, $63 million, just because you can't build something overnight. That's fine. You don't need 7 years to do something. 7 years is not overnight. You could have given 4, 5. So you try to play us like that. You told us about all the Cam Newton hype about him was possibly coming back. That you were looking forward to coaching Cam Newton. Out of there. You said Teddy ran Joe Brady's system. Now Joe Brady's falling on his face. Teddy's not even here anymore. You're paying him to be a quarterback for somebody else. And then you say a reclamation project of Sam Darnold after 3 years of bad football. Everything we saw told us that Sam was one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Meanwhile, quarterbacks drafted in his same class about to get a bag, like Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen. All have been to the playoffs. Sam Darnold, this man, he can't even beat the New York Giants, yo. Can't even beat the New York Giants. And you gave up a second, a fourth, and a sixth round pick. And the Jets are laughing to the bank. They got their own issues, but it was like, shoot. Y'all gonna pay us a second, a fourth, and a sixth round pick for him? You want to talk about Professor Finesse? This is finesse 101. It ain't fun when you're on the other side of that spectrum. And don't be surprised if we make a big play for Deshaun Watson just out of desperation. They always try to make a big time trade after something embarrassing happened. After that Cowboys loss, traded for Stephon Gilmore. Lost another time, traded for C.J. Henderson. And now you done passed up on the quarterback in this past draft, and this quarterback class looking trash. Spencer Rattler got benched last week. Sam Howell looking average. Matt Corral, maybe. I like Malik Willis. But who knows, man? Who knows? But offensively, it's just hard, bro. It's just hard. Not only did we lose to a 1-5 team, we lost to the backups of a 1-5 team. When you say it like that, it really stings. Got to sip my drink on that one. It's bad, man. It's bad. Somebody said we need to call up Phillip Rivers. Yeah. Everybody, I think everybody is either saying trade for Deshaun Watson or get Cam back ASAP. Somebody said David Tepper ain't did nothing but put a logo in the middle of the field and built a new headquarters in South Carolina. He didn't even pay for that. Imagine, ooh, boy, taxpayers are mad. Y'all paying for this? Y'all paying for these new headquarters for David Tepper when he ain't paying y'all back with anything? Like all these tax breaks he got to move the headquarters to South Carolina, paying coming out of y'all property tax, probably sales tax. Who knows? Just for him to put this kind of product. And I was hopeful. And I even say we need to at least split these two games. And I prefer we win against Atlanta because I think Christian McCaffrey's going to be back. But I can't even look forward to that the way Sam Darnold is playing. This man is a one-man wrecking crew, dragging everything down in his path. Matt Rhule is stupid enough to hitch his wagon to the back of Sam Darnold on a sinking ship. Let them burn together. Get both of them about the paint. We need both of them out of here, man. Go ahead and give Sam his $18 million next year. Go get Matt Rhule the rest of his. What's 9 times 5? Because he got that many, $45 million and go away. That man getting paid $45 million whether we cut him or whether we get rid of him or not. I'd get up on the mic and say anything I wanted to if I was getting $63 million. The check gonna clear regardless for Matt Rhule. So he gonna get up on there and keep feeding y'all BS. This man's an ultimate snake oil salesman. Somebody said next year Aaron Rodgers. You think Aaron Rodgers is coming to this dysfunction? Y'all was mad when Matthew Stafford said he didn't want to come to here because y'all was offended. Like, oh, Matt Stafford thinks he's better than us. He hasn't been good his whole career. Matt Stafford's not blind. That just tells you the perception of our organization from the rest of the league. Y'all are getting y'all feelings hurt if y'all want to because y'all boots on the ground. But with other players and people around the league, vets, regardless if they've had success or not, don't want to come here, you can't get offended because it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. But there's no excuse now. At least if you had got Justin Fields, you could be like, oh, Justin Fields, he's learning on the go. He's a rookie quarterback. He's going to get better. No. Y'all saying that stuff about Sam Darnold when he's been in the league for 4 years. You don't get no leash. You get a leash when you get a young quarterback. You don't get that big of a leash. You say you still giving Matt Rhule a pass, but looking at passing on the enemy is starting to look like a huge mistake more and more. Exactly. I'm not giving Rhule no pass. They chose this. I give Sam a pass because Sam is exactly who we thought he was. Nobody told Sam Darnold he was a good quarterback except Matt Rhule. Literally nobody. Sam don't even believe that himself. Like for real. The stuff that he does, you can tell he don't think he's a good quarterback. Nobody told Sam he was good except Matt. And even Matt is backing off that now. Last week he said that we can't throw the ball 41 times and win the game. Correct. Because we threw the ball 49 today and lost. He said we need to run the ball more. That means you don't want to. If you run the ball more, that means there's less plays and opportunity for Sam Darnold to mess up. You said the target number was 33. Wasn't even close today. 17 was 17. We were halfway there. Halfway. Speaking of halfway, did we even cross midfield today? Like, today just felt like there was an invisible wall at the 50. Like, not to mention, like, it just hurts even worse when the ex-Panthers be balling out on us. Like, Graham Gano, all these kicks he just nailed without even any hesitation or nervousness. Bradbury, we literally threw a pick to Bradbury. Bradbury's been getting cooked this year. Like, he had a good year last year. He's been balling, but we literally threw a pick to Bradbury. Like, it literally hit him between the 2 and the 4. Like, that was a perfect pass to him. Exactly. You say you watched it from the UK. We were shit today. Yeah, that's pretty much the way to put it. No matter what time zone or country you in, what you saw today was bad. That was bad. It was just tough. But y'all give the video a thumbs up if you have not yet, man. We're getting it rolling. Um, we keeping it rolling, man. Give the video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. I do Panthers content like this. Not all the time like this. I'm usually not this pissed off. Actually, I'm pissed off more often than not because of that. But this is bad. Today is bad. So please subscribe if you have not. Please give the video a thumbs up if you have not. We're rolling today. BL&S Holding. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, should PJ Walker start for us? Woo! That's the question that everybody wants to know. The backup quarterback is the most popular guy in town until he actually gets to play. And then you get to see. But I appreciate you for the super chat. Should PJ Walker start? I'm going to say no. I mean, he probably should, but I think no. It's too early. And Matt, like I told you, these guys have too much pride. They have to feel like they're the smartest guys in the room. They're not going to pull Sam. He's already said that Sam's going to be a starter. Granted, Matt Rhule has lied to us before, obviously. But he already said Sam's going to be the starter next week. He already said it. And it's unfortunate that we're at this point, but he already said it. But I need Sam Darnold for 16 games. I need them to take this medicine. All that smartest guy in the room BS you tried to pull, being that you wanted process-oriented stuff and that you want to do analytics and all this and that. Bro, all that math don't matter. Math does not matter. The analytics didn't tell you that Sam Darnold was garbage. Y'all wouldn't blame the offensive line, but there were statistics that said even when Sam Darnold was the worst quarterback in the league when he had quality blocking and protection. There's literally numbers there's analytics to substantiate that. There's literally numbers to substantiate that. But y'all want to think something different. I'm just looking at this Bucks Bears game. I'm trying to think how many points they're going to put up on us. At this rate, it's 35-3. The fourth quarter just started. I don't even think Tom Brady's playing anymore. Is he still in there? Probably not. Somebody said we're going to get another one overall pick. We may not win another game. The Giants was literally one of the worst teams left on our schedule. We might not win another game. We may not. Let me look at the schedule. Let's look at the schedule, guys. All right, so we got the Falcons next week. Then we got the Patriots. Then we got the Cardinals, the undefeated Cardinals. Then we got the football team. Maybe a little bit of hope there. The Dolphins, at the Dolphins. Then we play the bye week. We might even lose that week. We might not even play a game. We're doing the impossible these days. The Falcons after that. Then the Bills. The Bucks, the Saints, and then the Bucks. It ain't looking good, bro. I just can't see us not winning another game. Like, I don't know what my nerves will be like. Will I just be numb to the world? Y'all saying top 5 pick. We might get top 3. Could we easily be one of the worst 5 teams in the league? Probably. Said Dolphins may be a win. I don't know. I mean, they lost to the Falcons today, but we lost to the Giants, dog, with backups. We lost to the Giants with backups, yo. Nothing is a guaranteed win on this schedule. Ray Holt saying 3-14. Yeah, Corey, we doing the impossible. We may even lose in the bye week. I'm telling you. You want to talk about falling off, bro. Like I told y'all before. These are the type of fall offs you see when somebody has a New Year's resolution to getting in shape. That's how you fall off. This is fast. We started 3-0, now we 3-4. We went from first in the division to worst. Like that. Yeah, we find ways to lose, not find ways to win. Says Matt Rhule, the worst, one of the top 5 worst coaches in the game, probably. I thought one of the worst coaches in the game was the one we were playing today. Imagine being the Giants and being and going against the coach that you tried to get, and he turned you down for a bag. We should have known his motives was we should have known he had bad motives then. When he got a unheralded 7-year, $63 million contract from us, and he still tried to put it up against tried to bargain and put a bidding contest with the Giants. We should have known. If you get paid one of the richest contracts in history for a guy that's never been in the NFL level and you still go shop around, we should have questioned your motives. That means you really didn't want to be here. You really wanted to be a coach of the Giants. Somebody said the Panthers need to leave Carolina. Shoot. Now that's his screen. Don't go to Atlanta either. Nah. Somebody said you've been watching since '95. This is the worst game you've ever seen. I can't argue. I have no arguments for that. But you guys make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you have not. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Like I said, recap, analysis, Panthers content. We do film breakdowns. We do a lot more organized videos, not just stuff like this. So this whole game today was a red flag. We ain't talking challenge flags. Somebody said he the new Chip Kelly. Somebody said the Panthers don't even need to be a team. Like, dang, bro, you questioning their whole existence. I ain't there yet. But it's bad. I got too much gear for me to telling them get up and leave. What I'm gonna do with all this Panther stuff? It's worthless. It's worthless. Can't do nothing with this. I can't. You see, this one up there. It is up there. This game is bad, man. Like Chuba Hubbard, they wanted to commit to the running game. 17 rushes. Chuba, he still can't catch. And why are we not running the ball? Because these games aren't even like blowouts. It'd be one thing if we were just so far behind that we needed to pass. Like these games are close games, and we just abandoned the run. Like you want to be a tough football team, you can't run the ball. Call yourself going for it early on 4th down, early in the game, getting it. That's cool. Like these numbers. The first drive the Panthers had was 43 yards. 46 yards. First drive, keep in mind, this is how football teams operate. Their first 10 to 15 plays are scripted. They study all week their opponent. They put a script together in order what plays they want to go to that they study. These are their go-to plays. They want to start off the game, get momentum. Based off how those go, they make adjustments and react. So them 13-play drives that we got 46 yards on and scored a field goal, that was a scripted. Scripted plays Joe Brady and Sam Darnold agreed upon and they thought was good. 46 yards. 8 minutes, 42 seconds off the clock. All right, you burn a little bit of clock. You only got 3. Wish you could have got more points. You went for it on 4th down a couple times. The running game looked pretty decent. It's pretty okay. It is what it is. 46 yards. The rest of the day. This is embarrassing. The math. You had 127 yards of total offense the rest of the day. Y'all don't trust my math? We had 173 yards total offense, minus 46 on the first drive, 127. So after the first drive of scripted plays, we had 127 yards of nothing. Nothing. Because we didn't score any more points. Like, how do you have 127 empty yards? And that was it. We're gonna have to go. Like David Tepper gonna have to go kiss the ring on Cam Newton, apologize, go do a little video on his YouTube channel and apologize to him. Like hit him up on Funky Fridays is what Cam called it. Go, you got to go bow to him, kiss his feet, go smoke a cigar with him at Fellowship in Atlanta. Go beg and plead. you get on his knees and beg and plead. And Cam would do it for cheap too. And I bet you that first game he come back sell out. Somebody says 2021 so trash. The Panthers can't win. Gas is $100 a gallon. 2021 is trash. Somebody said send Cam Newton a fruit basket or edible arrangement. I got an edible arrangement plug in Charlotte. I'm gonna be willing to do that. But I don't know where Cam living at. Probably in the A. I know some Cowboys fans lit up in here. I'm just gonna let them breathe today. I ain't got time for them. I got a whole different set of problems I'm worried about. His name is Chuba, not Chubby. The man call him Chubby. Say he can't run. This man ain't said nothing positive since he been on the live stream. He want Carolina to lead the state, called Chuba Chubby. Any ideas on Deshaun? They'll probably do something desperate and go get Deshaun. I wouldn't be surprised. I think this literally, but we'll do something irrational. The Texans played it perfectly. They waited to see who the bad teams were, and then they said, okay, we'll trade us your draft picks. And now that they know how desperate Carolina is, their price went up. Yesterday's price is not today. And what Fat Joe said, yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday, the price went up, man. The price went up, unfortunately. I know some of y'all are going to be a little bit, it's going to be controversial bringing in Deshaun Watson, but David Tepper is rich enough to just not give a dang and bring him in. Pending charges and lawsuits or not. So who is safe? The only person I think is safe is Fit, probably too. That's what I say. But people ask the question. Oh, ask the question. Well, should PJ Walker start? I don't think so. As much loyalty as Matt Rhule has to Temple guys, I don't see PJ Walker starting. He made that bed that he made. He's got to lay in the bed that he made with Sam Darnold. You want to be the smartest guy in the room? Take your lumps. I would force them. If I was David Tepper, I would force Matt Rhule to start Sam Darnold the rest of the season, lose and look bad, and then fire his ass. That way, no NFL team will be stupid enough to pay him $63 million. Let Matt Rhule go back to college, USC or LSU, ride off in the sunset. They said David Tepper got enough hush money to make Deshaun problems go away. I can't comment no further on that. These are people's lives we talking about. Nevertheless, said Fitter is doing, said Fitt's bringing in talent, doing all he can. Fitter is definitely safe in my opinion. He's safe. He didn't pick this bad offensive line. I think Matt Rhule is just the guy, and then Scott Fitter is just sent back to make stuff happen. Matt Rhule has these ideas, and Scott Fitter just must go turn around and do it. Matt Rhule's got way too much power, yo. Way too much power. They really didn't call a flag on that? Jesus Christ. You got destroyed. They're letting Justin Fields die out here. He could have been a Panther. and died with us. I'm wondering if the University of Alabama could beat us right now. How bad the Panthers are this year. Anybody think that Alabama could beat us? This is a down year for Alabama. They could probably still beat us. Said Federal State. They said the relationship between Sam Darnold and Matt Rhule is toxic for this organization. It is. It is not helping anybody. Like I said, he's got too much pride. They got to be the smartest guy in the room. They're not going to bench Sam Darnold because they did this. They have to prove that getting rid of Teddy Bridgewater after 1 year, after they handpicked him, was the right move. Too much pride, too much feeling like you're the smartest guy in the room because you're a billionaire. Too much pride. They would never go back to Cam Newton. Too much pride. Too much pride. My boy Jamel, aka City Lights, just jumped on as we did the pregame, apologizing. Said not really. Said they needed that W. Somebody said Fresno State could beat us. Georgia UGA Bulldogs. 15-year-old JV team could beat us. Said, why am I so hard for Fields? He's awful. I'm not hard for Fields. You hard for Sam Darnold. If you think that a rookie quarterback couldn't do better than that, you dumb as you look. If you think that a rookie quarterback couldn't do as bad, if not better, don't try to come at me talking I got a hard on for Justin Fields. Get out of here. But PJ Walker's not going to start. Too much pride. As much loyalty they have, he's not going to start. Too much pride. Too much pride, man. All right, let's talk about this defense a little bit because they ain't blameless. Somebody said, would I offer up Christian McCaffrey in the Deshaun Watson trade? I mean, if we could save some draft picks, no, but yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't do anything. Well, I wouldn't do anything irrational. Our front office is liable to do something irrational. Why are you looking at me like that? I mean, I just bought this Christian McCaffrey jersey, so technically I don't want it. But who knows? What? Mhm. But yeah, some of y'all getting real mad, disrespectful in these comments. You get blocked in a hurry. Uh, but what would we give? What would you give for Watson? Somebody said $2. uh, I'd trade some of them cornerbacks we got, man. We got so many good corners, like trader. If you're not gonna be able to sign Dante, get rid of move Dante. CJ Henderson, you just got him, move him. Take that money we're gonna pay Dante, give it to Gilmore, but throw Dante in there. They wanted defensive starters. You got J.C. Horn coming back later this year, probably next year. J.C. Horn, Stephon Gilmore, A.J. Bouye, pretty solid. Somebody say, how do we get so bad? Nepotism. Somebody said, I need moderators. You're probably right. You're probably right. But I want a blocking spree right now. So I'm feeling froggy. I like the Hawks, bro. I like the Hawks, to be honest. Somebody said two first and a second. To me, I mean, we need a quarterback. But let's talk defense, man. Because defense today plays solid at times, but there's still other instances where to me it was unacceptable to let a Daniel Jones led offense move the ball. And that and a Daniel Jones led offense with backup weapons move the ball. It's unacceptable. And the nepotism hurts. You said, but wait a minute. I've been talking about that nepotism, man. There's no reason Clay Johnson should be on anybody's NFL roster. I'm just sorry. Number 57, that linebacker. I know Louvu was hurt and Shaq's been hurt. But there's just no way that Clay Johnson, number 57, should be on the NFL roster. But there's no, I don't care how long I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if you're on the field. Whatever. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for letting a Daniel Jones led team with backup weapons move the ball on you, running the ball. There's no excuse, in my opinion. This defense, I'm cool with saying this defense is good and not great. It's okay for our offense to be good and not great. I mean, defense to be good and not great. That's fine. We're still trying to take another step. Somebody said, should we trade Robbie? Include him in the trade if you can, but I don't know if it's going to help. So why was Louis playing mostly special teams? Because he has that hurt bicep, so and he plays a lot. He plays every special teams play and defensive play, but it's tough. He does get fatigued. Comments going stupid. I can't even keep up. Bro, how many times you gonna put we need Cam, bro? You got about 2 more times for it. Like, dude, come on. I understand. We needed Cam years ago, not now. Apparently, CBS just reported that Deshaun only wants to go to Miami. After what he saw today, I do not blame him. Shoot, I want to go to Miami. I need a vacation. This is bad. But for real, though, like, the defense, to me, it's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable to let Danny Dimes with no weapons. Like, no weapons. Somebody said, we don't need Cam. We need a football team. Jesus. For Danny Dimes, yo. Oh, Lord. Andy Clark's coming here talking about some who that. She left the super chat, so I appreciate the love. I gotta give her time. They were sitting back and watching us play today. They play tomorrow or tonight or tomorrow. When do the Saints play? Saints play tomorrow. They play the Seahawks without Russell Wilson. Now, if y'all lose, I'm on y'all head. I appreciate you coming through though, trying to laugh at my pain. We definitely hate to see it. We need to clean house on the coaching staff. I'm sorry. That's what players. We need to clean house. Said Ron Rivera would never. Said defense gave up. Said Luke Kuechly should be the middle linebacker coach. Luke Kuechly, he ain't gonna save us, bro. Unfortunately, we need more help. If Luke can't play, he ain't gonna be able to help us. If Luke can't get on that field and play, he's not gonna be able to help this team. It ain't a lot that's gonna be able to do it. You said bring Steve Smith back. The old heads probably come out here catch the ball better than some of the young cats. But like I said, we can't keep y'all calling the defense just like they calling Matt Rhule calling Sam Darnold. Call a spade a spade. There's no way that Daniel Jones should be moving the ball with backup weapons down the field. He ran the ball himself. He threw the ball, slant routes. They didn't do a ton of good, but they did enough clearly to win and blow us out. We got blown out by a 1-5 team with backups on offense, and the starting quarterback is Daniel Jones. Like when you just take a step back and look at it from 50,000 feet, it's bad. It's bad, man. But the defense, the standards got to be better, man. The standard for me is higher. If we want this defense to really, if we really want to be great and elite, like we think they could be or should be, you have to suffocate these type of teams. Bro, it's not about. I'm telling you, it's not just about the defense not getting the break. Like there's plays out there that are being made that they should stop. Like I said, somebody said we're not talking about the O line because the O line they gave us 6 sacks, but this O line's been bad. There's good quarterbacks. There's good quarterbacks in the league that function with bad offensive lines. And this today wasn't even the worst day for the offensive line. They've had worse games. They actually gave him time. Most of Sam's interceptions come when he has time. Ain't nobody blameless. Everybody catching that smoke today. Bad punting. Bad offense. Bad defense. Bad coaching. 25-3. If anybody, why would anybody get a job from it can't like y'all the energy ain't always the same, bro. Like the in-game mismanagement, like the line was actually respectable. We couldn't run the ball, but like it's this team was built, not built. It's built for failure. It's built for failure. The Giants got to play Kansas City next week on Monday Night Football. Interesting. Like Patrick Mahomes was in concussion protocol. Somebody said at least it wasn't 38-3 like the Bucks. Bro, these numbers are embarrassing. Let's look at it. Panthers. Team stats. 176 yards of total offense. 2 for 15 on third down. 2 for 15 on third down. 144 passing yards. We average 2.8 yards per play. You know you got to get 10 yards to get a first down. So technically, what's 2.8 times 4? That's 11 yards. But we only going to do 3 before we punt. Times 3. 8.4 yards per 3 and out, I guess, what we average. That's bad. Let's keep going. 56 rushing yards on 17 attempts. 0 for 1 in the red zone. 1 turnover. Interception, which was in the red zone, to be exact. That's 2 for 15 on third down. 2 for 15 on third down. That's not great. 2 for 15 is not good in any scenario. Like, not basketball, not horseshoes, not hand grenades, not being a sniper. That type of inaccuracy is not good. Lack of efficiency. I think coaching just magnifies our flaws on a weekly basis. You said it. It's tough, man. This is tough. Y'all make sure y'all get this video a thumbs up and please subscribe if you have not. If you have not subscribed, please. I do Panthers content, NFL content. Um, it's usually a little bit more positive than this. I try to break down stuff with film, analysis, recap, live streams. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell icon. That way you don't miss a video when I drop them because they come hot off the presses. Hot off the press. But somebody said that Matt Rhule is Kevin James. I mean, they built the same, but y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter to get my hot takes. Because it's a lot easier to get on Twitter than it is to drop these videos. So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at Dunk On Demand. This is bad, man. Of course, more videos will be coming. The new Panthers news video will be tomorrow. And then the film breakdown is coming, obviously. What the heck went wrong? And then we're on to Atlanta. I will be at the Atlanta game this week. So a little bit of different content live at the Benz. I may live stream from the game, from my seat. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. To see that, man. But I can't be on here. I'm sweating. I'm mad. I got all this liquors to drink. That I said, but like I said, this live stream was brought to you by Johnny Walker Red Label, Cavassier, Tanqueray, Greenwood whiskey, black owned whiskey. Shout out to them. It's Johnny, Cat Daddy when I Dougie, and a fat back bottle of red wine. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe if you have not, man. I'm getting off there, man. I'm getting off here. All right. See y'all next time. Peace.